Right now, you're listening to Fireside Chats. This show is brought to you by and is recorded at IM Studios in Brantford, Ontario. And I'm your host, Jamie Prokop. We have in the studio today Mr. Maury Blair from Breakthrough Ministries. Suicide. It's one of those things that is linked to people that are abused, whether it be physical types of abuse. There's bullying. Bullying is like a big thing right now, of course. The cyberbullying thing is huge. What would you say to a person who literally just feels like they'd be better off dead? I mean, you were there once.
Yeah, Jamie, I was there once. I was a little child standing on the bridge down the main drag. I stood on the bridge and I looked down the water and thought, it'd be better if I was dead. I got nothing to live for. My stepfather hates me. He's going to come home tonight hunting for me like a dog. I don't get any sleep at night. I'm awake all night. It'd be better if I just jumped off the bridge and died. But you know, I didn't want to do that, really. I didn't see any other way out. Over the years in the Teen Challenge ministry, all the years I've been involved with drug addicts and problem youth, how many guys have wanted to commit suicide? And I've said to them, that's not the answer. Oh yeah, you kill yourself and who wins? The one that drove you there. But if you deal with the issues of your life, you can get help. Your whole life can dramatically change, just like mine did. I was in a maximum security penitentiary. They brought all the guys in, and there was one of them was a giant of a guy, brute, a football player he looked like. They all sat down, and he sat there with a frown on his face. It was almost like he didn't want to be there. So I'm sharing my story, and all of a sudden, this giant of a guy gets up to his feet in a rage, and he says, why didn't you kill him? And I kind of jumped back and hoped those guns were loaded guards. I mean, this guy's lost it. And then it hit me, victim. So I looked down and said, hey, man, if I'd have killed him, I'd be where you are. And he just looked at me strangely for a minute and quietly sat down. He stayed for the whole meeting. The guards came to me after and said, would you go down and talk to me? He wants to talk to you. So they took me down. He's in the last cell in the hall. So he takes me down, and they're standing outside. They said, look, we'll stay right here in case. I'm thinking, yeah. The alarm goes off at the other end, and they come back, and there's nothing left of him. He's going to tear me to shreds. So I look in, there he is, sitting on his bunk. So I walked in, sat down beside him, and I said, how you doing, man? He said, not good, man. Do you know what was wrong with me in there? I said, yeah, I do. He said, what? I said, you were a victim of child abuse, weren't you? He said, who told you that? Who told you? I said, nobody. Pretty obvious. Tell me, what happened? He said, my stepfather did the same thing to me that yours did to you. He said, he cursed me, beat me, and I just wanted to kill him. And I said, so what happened? Why are you in here? He said, I came home drunk one night. I'd had it right up to my neck, he said. So I got me a baseball bat. And the old man was in there sleeping, he said. So I snuck in the dark, and I bashed his face in. It was mush on the pillow by the time I was done. I said, man, you didn't win. He said, what do you mean I didn't win? I killed him. I said, yeah, you did. How long are you in here for? Well, for the rest of my life. I said, but man, you lost. Oh, you killed him. You got your vengeance, but you're paying for it, man. You're paying for it. And he looked at me strangely like, no one had ever talked to this guy like this. So I said to him, listen, when I gave my life to Christ, God gave me the capacity to forgive my stepfather in spite of all he'd done to me. And Maury Blair walks away a free man. Would you like me to pray with you? He said, yes, I would. So I took this guy's big hand and I prayed with him. When I got up to leave, I had a copy of my book and I said to the guards, okay, they give it to him. So I said, you don't know what coming in here today has done to help me. You'll have no idea. He said, can I give you a hug? I said, sure. He hugged me. Man, if he'd have been mad at me, he'd have torn me to shreds. And he hugged me. And I turned and walked and I said, listen, man, there's no hole in this joint they could put you. If you call on Jesus, he'll make himself real to you and he'll change you from the inside out. And I left there thinking, how often they don't realize there's hope. You got to deal with it. Don't end your life. Simple way out. No. Deal with the issues because there's a lot of caring people in the world today who can help you. That's what our ministry is all about. Trying to encourage victims and abusers. Deal with the issues of your life. You don't have to blab it all over the world, but deal with the issues of your life and you'll have a story to tell, just like I do. A story to tell others that there's hope. Don't give up. Don't quit. Keep going.
You're listening to Fireside Chats with Jamie Prokop at I'm Recording Studios here in Brantford, Ontario. My guest today, Maury Blair from Breakthrough Ministries. Thanks for joining us.